So I don't have to worry about Viking here bloody killing me non-stop. I'm keeping that one for now. I don't know if I will like retouch on it, that particular file save for maybe a later event or something. Just because it was nice to have a pre-existing game for integration where I'm not starting at absolute zero. So yeah, that was nice. Like I had a bit of time to like pre-prep before getting in and playing it. So when I was running around, you know, I had a little bit of time to acquire some resources and do the mundane stuff before I had to sort of start. But since it has been a couple of weeks, obviously since I played the regular one, basically last time we were mining some stone, some coal and some nitrate, which I don't think I really focused in on the right resources when I was out mining. I was just like willy-nilly because I had like all this stuff coming up. But I was expanding the mine, but the problem was that the enemies now spawn within the boundary of the mine, so that sucks. I can't really do anything about that at this time. The best thing I could do is maybe get like a robotic turret or something to help like watch my back, because anything can fucking spawn. It was on the edge of the wastelands and stuff, so not the best. But I also have an inventory full of stuff ready to go to Blood Moon. I'm pretty sure I'm ready to just literally leave the building and go to it, because I want to put up some generators, some battery banks. I want to put up some electric fences and stuff too, although I don't know how well they're going to work with how I'd like to use them. But like in the worst case scenario, I'll probably box them in so that they're maybe a bit more protected on the outside, because I do think that the zombies will be able to break them if they spit at them. So I don't really want that to happen, because I only have a limited amount of the wire fences, because I can only buy them at the moment. I can't make them. So that's the best I can do, is use the ones I've got. That, and I would like to do a tier 3 infestation in the green area if I get time. I think that's nearby, but usually when I'm coming back from the Blood Moon base, I'm only chockers with crap, so we'll see. But I'll have to probably go fuck around scrapping again, which I need to check if I've got the right hat on for. But it should be, apart from obviously Blood Moon, it should be a pretty like pleasant little night kind of thing, because like there shouldn't be much happening, hopefully. Like I don't have to go and do any, well, apart from getting the scrapping of cars, like I don't have to go nuts with that. I should really go up into snow for that, because I've been scrapping a lot in the wastelands and there's quite a lot of cars in the snow. But I don't venture up to snow too often, so it could be a good idea to go to do that. But we'll see, because usually I've been going off into the wastelands with the view that, oh, it's a harder biome and I'll get more enemies, more XP, but yeah, we'll see. Hey Keelan, I see you now wooing at me, and also Viking fell asleep, but that's kind of to be given with Viking. Be up to Keelan. I'm just kind of like recapping my brain for my regular game kind of thing. Yeah, I think I've got everything. I think I'm making a whole heap of things. That's not the right button. That is a bike. Holy crap. Okay, no. Okay, yeah, I've got everything. All right. So I'm guessing I've got the bike out because I want to get out of here as soon as possible. So let me just head on out. Hopefully there's not going to be any morning hordes running by or anything like that. I don't think I've even got any spare. I don't think I've got any spare spikes or anything on me. To be fair, I might over at the base. We'll see. I don't think I've marked up where I'm going to go either. Hold on. It was also interesting having the other map that was identical to this, because I got to see where some things were. And it should be identical to this map. So I'm kind of looking forward to eventually finding stuff, because there was a pretty cool place. There was a there was an underground what do you call it? Like an army base type thing. Not like the army base I found first time here, but like something a bit better than that. It had good shit So maybe. What are you wiggling and wagging at me? There's a lot of that going on at the moment. What are you up to? For a second there I thought I had a bug crawling on me, but I think it was just a hair. Also, I think my game is like literally having an issue at the moment, but that's fine. It will hopefully stop having a chokehold with this situation. I don't know. Basically, during the build-a-thon and afterwards and stuff, there was a little bit of... Oh, hey, mate. Fucking hell, I didn't even see him. There was a little bit of heavy-duty lagging. And I figured it was just a resource or something getting chewed up for the most part because I was doing a lot of stuff. You're looking. Nice. Hold on, let me just scratch my shoulder. I think it's just a hair. The 5C in the room. That sounds like that's pretty cold. So, yeah. I would 100% be absolutely snuggled up in blankets. Mind you, I feel cold to like fucking everything. I'm pretty sure it was a hot ass day today, and yet I was still like, man, I'm cold. I had to turn off the fucking air conditioner because I was cold. But I'm sure it was warm. I just don't feel like temperature right. I was literally saying earlier, I'm like, I might need to get like a long sleeve everything lately because I'm like always cold. It's not even like getting into winter yet. It will eventually, but it's not there yet. So literally me. Yeah, I'd be rugged up like that too. I don't know how you go with, you know when it's really, really cold and like you're rugged up and stuff. Sweet Jesus, cat. And then you have, like your hands get cold peeking out of the blankets and stuff. Like, I don't know about that. I will shoulder check and I will hydrate. Hold on. Thank you, cat. Yeah. Yeah. Now, the good thing is that, I think after resting my voice for most of the weekend, it's come back pretty well. I don't think I really lost it during the event, but there were a few days where it was fucking painful. And, yeah, it was interesting. I almost had up to keep me hydrated, but I'm feeling okay at the moment. I had like a hell of a headache earlier. I thought it might have been like a, dehydration headache or something. So, whoops, I was absolutely like chugging water as much as I could. And, it's kind of gone away. I obviously took some headache tablets and like chilled out and rested and stuff with it too, but it seems to have all gone away. I just want to check out this mailbox before we keep going. Also, at some point, we have filled up with fucking... Okay, I can't pick up my bike. What I can do is I can shove that out there. No, don't you put that there. I can't pick it up, but I can at least check this. Where did that go? Let me read that. I don't need that. Cold much better than sweating like there's no tomorrow. See, I generally... Okay, within context of obviously not as bad as a couple of years ago during summer when we had the no aircon, right? Without that context of where I could not cool down and I could not stop sweating and it was actually genuinely a danger to my health, I don't mind being in like warm weather. Warm weather, I can take a shower, I can like wear, you know, lighter clothing, stuff like that. Like I can pick up a piece of a book or something like that and fan myself. Like I could cool down, you know? Whereas when I'm cold, there's nothing I could do to warm up. I can wear multiple layers of stuff. I can move around, fidget around and try to warm myself up. I can't warm myself up. It doesn't go in reverse. So, like, obviously, like, I can turn a heater on or I can stay in a warmed room and stuff. But that's really my options. So, that's why, like, I'm not a huge fan of when it gets cold. Because, like, I also don't really enjoy wearing a lot of layers of stuff. Mate, I'm gonna have to just dispatch you because I've got to get my cobblestone up on the roof. I can. I do not like how this is lagging me out. Hold on. Hold on. What is my computer doing? Because it sounds... Hold on, let me go onto a different screen where it's not making that noise. Apparently 7 Days to Die is actually taking half of my CPU. That's new. I wonder what update just took that. That's interesting. Don't you cheese me. Yeah, generally speaking, I am 7 days to die takes about 20% of my CPU, not 50%. So I don't know what's changed, but something's changed. I did wonder why it sounded like it was a little fucking band going off in there. Where are you, mate? Are you in here or are you out there? He sounds like he's outside. I got time. Mate. Whoa. Fucking hell. I may have to turn down some kind of a setting. Yeah, guys, I can't have yous in here. Actually, you know what? It's going to be easier for me to go up this way. Yeah, I may have to turn down a setting or something. I don't know what 7 days is recently updated, but that is something. Okay, you take that, that. I need you to maybe take like the engines and crap. Just so that I can go pick up my bike and crap. Being cold is easily fixable by Blanky. Being hot requires much more effort to fix. Yeah, I guess it's like, maybe if that's the case, like a blanket's okay, you know. Man, I don't know what you died on. Yeah, blankets just don't do enough for me, unfortunately. Oh man. Like, I don't know. I also have like the other case of a blanket kind of like working against me, where it's too hot underneath the blanket, but it's too cold outside of the blanket. Stuff like that. That happens sometimes. Yeah, I'm a very up and down creature when it comes to temperature. Like, I used to be like, oh, I'm always like comfortable temperature. And then like, I don't know. I got sick, had health issues. Now it's like, yeah, I'm either dying of heat or like dying of cold in some capacity. The wall looks like it's mostly okay. Cool. Frames drop from time to time as well. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. I'm pretty sure we're not doing anything with the internet. Definitely some drop frames. All right, hold on a second. Alright, I was going to ask my partner if he was using some internet out there, but I don't think he's within hearable range. This place actually needs quite a lot of upgrades or updates and stuff. Yeah, I don't know. We normally try to not have anything additional running with the internet at one time. But I know he's watching Stargate at the moment, and I think he's channeling it from his computer to there, so yeah, it shouldn't be using the internet, but it could be using a small percentage. Although, to be fair, the internet in this area has gone to shit in like the last week or two, because like whenever I was doing my uploads and downloads and stuff during the Billathon event, it was like a snail's pace. It was terrible. It was something. So nothing much I could really do about that, unfortunately. Just this fucking area. Alright, give me that. I may have to go out on the outside of the building, but I do want to just put these up here. Yeah. Not that critical to be honest. Yeah, look, so long as it's like still watchable. Because the thing is, like, usually what happens is it doesn't usually like let me know through Streamlabs. If I was streaming through whatchamacallit, the Twitch Studio or whatever, the Twitch manager, I would be able to see it and I'd be able to like notice when stuff's dropping and stuff, but I don't stream through that anymore, so I don't get to see it. Like I guess this does tell me a little bit. Yeah, it tells me it's like 60 frames per second. It's only uses about 9% of the CPU, but hold on, let me get off that screen. But that's only 9% of the CPU that this is using. So, like, yeah, 7 days has calmed down a little bit. I don't know what happened. It was using like 50-odd%. Who the fuck and where? You're in here? Mate, are you like a walking board that's just wandered in? Because there shouldn't be... Yeah, that's a walking horde. Hey guys. I don't really need this right now. I'm trying to upgrade my base just real quick. If you guys are all coming in here, let me just get down here. I don't really want to use up my ammo, but this is the fastest way to get rid of them. Alright, where's Alright. I'm actually impressed that they could get up here. You're gonna go for that one. Just stop, mate. Here. Give me this. I'm gonna have to bust out some concrete and stuff. Fix this place up a little bit. Actually, I've got the electric post on me. Let's do that while I'm down here. I should be able to. I don't know if I want to go all the way over to... That might be in the way, actually. I don't know if I want to go that far over, but this should help me. You gonna look? Alright. No worries, Killen. I'm thinking about putting the wire thingies out here. What I'm thinking is I don't really want to walk through this. So, I'm just going to put these here for a moment so I've got something else to walk on. And I kind of want to figure out how to prevent them from going into the building. Like, prevent them from getting onto the wall and then, like, walking into these if I can. Oh, there we go. Okay. So that should stop me from falling into it. So, I kind of want it to be probably about here. Or, ow. Realistically, I want it to be about here, I think. I don't know if this is going to block my path, but I think it should be fine. I don't know if this is going to work, but I'm going to try it. See how we go. Where's this one? I want it to be about there. And I want to do this to the opposite side. Whoops, wrong button. So, I don't really want these two to be connected to each other. At this time, I'm probably going to want at least a box or two out so I can get back out here. And I'm going to want a box or two up on this side to pass. All I want to do is be able to walk out here and fix this up. So I'm going to want all of these through here. Realistically, I should have grabbed it from the other end. But this will be enough to get me up and through. Rid of this. I don't know if I've got more spikes, but I'm not too worried about it. All I care about is that the zombies cannot seem to get to it. And I did bring... I brought my proper... whatchamacallit? I brought the nail gun. I brought the nail gun so I could fix this place up a little bit. Let me get back over that. Okay. Now, I do think that these things are pick-upable. I'm not entirely sure. I haven't put them down for a long time. But they'll be fine with that one is. And now, oops. Don't stand on the fucking spikes. Okay, now I gotta put them up the front. But I also know that there's sometimes a dog in this place. There shouldn't be because the zombies are in here. Hold on, wake you up. Come on, mate. They should die on the spikes. But maybe not. Okay, I could probably kill you two and get your XP at least. You're a feral. Now, there's usually... I don't know if he's dead. There's usually a dog in here, which is part of what the spikes are all about. I was sick and tired of having the dog sneak up on me. So I decided to put the spikes everywhere. And so far, they have been incredibly useful. But for the moment, I do need to get up onto this wall. And I don't know quite where I want this to be. To be fair, I'm just going to put a little skirting thing around here. This might be too high. Maybe not. Actually, that might be the right kind of height. Hold on, let me go have a look from the other side. Because I'm looking at where those lines are, and I think that they all line up on the outside. Okay. So it looks like it's down by maybe 2. I can hear zombies getting around. It's a little bit concerning in the background. Okay, let me grab these and I'll go back up. I don't quite know if this is quite the level I want it to be. Or not. I is... Hold on. Don't put that there. If I put this here... maybe. It might be about the right height. Okay. If that's the case, I might have this right. That's it. I obviously can't walk on that spot, but that's okay. Oops. I don't really mind if this stays out here. I don't think that they can walk out onto this. But my idea is, I think... Where's the edge? There's one... Probably two would be to that. I don't know if that's ground floor on the inside, though. Or what? Worst case scenario is it's one level down. I'm thinking like there. Because then that was kind of crouchable. Yeah, that should be right. Okay. Let's go with that. So not on the edge, but about there. Okay, so that should be all where I kind of want those to be. I'm going to leave these like skirting thingies here for the moment because I do think I'll be back up here in a second. That kind of looks right. That might be... That's too tall. I wonder if the other side's about equal to that. Hold on. No, they're definitely lower. Okay, so I do need to make those lower, and I do not know if I could pick them up. I have one spare. It doesn't matter to me if it's too tall. It will suck. I could always just increase the height of the inside of the room, but I just got to see if I could pick one up. So I don't know if I can. It's not giving me a... Not giving me a thing to pick it up, so... Oh. Actually, yeah, that would probably work pretty fast. Definitely not. So, I kind of want it to be here. My only problem is I can't make another one. So that one's going to be too high up. But I don't think that that matters too much. I hope not. It might be off by a bit. I think I had only the 5. If I'm lucky, I can buy another one from one of the traders. And we'll go with that later. So let me go put my batteries and stuff upstairs. So what I'm hoping is that this room, like, it could be high enough. It just might be that that goes sideways up, which, I mean, whatever. The back corner is pretty well protected. So, what I want, first up, is don't let the zombies up to me. Second of all, I need to get... I do need to refuel that. I don't know if this one needs fuel. I don't think it does. I brought the fuel for the purpose of this generator, so it's full. I'm going to want the fuel later for a vehicle and stuff, you know, but for the moment... let's grab all those. Let's chuck all the engines in here. And let's get... So I've got like a mixture of decent quality batteries. Not the best, but it's the best I got at the moment. So what I want... I cannot remember the way that these things fucking connect. I think it's... I can't remember if it's engine to battery or battery to engine, but I think it's that to that. It's been a long time since I've done one of these, but I should be able to reach that. Yep, thought so. So what I want is I want these to go to it individually. I know they connect a little bit extra, but doing them individually... I should actually take a wire relay to that side. Doing them individually means that if one gets knocked out, they're not on a circuit. And therefore... I don't know if that one connected, actually. I know it did. Unless this is the thing that goes down, they should all stay in power. I thought I'd need the boxes, but apparently I don't. Okay. As I said... I can't remember if this has got to go that way or that's got to go this way. We'll fucking figure it out. I'm pretty sure it's got to go this way with the view that these will go flat on their own if they're not powered. Now, I don't know since the release if they go dead flat and just die, or if they genuinely are rechargeable and shit now. But I believe that the concept is the power starts with this thing, has engines, has fuel, If things were connected straight to this, they would turn on and run while this has fuel in it, and that would be great, and that's all I'd need. But in the event that I run out of fuel, I would have some battery backup, and that's fine. So if I was to turn this on, it would start using power. That uses both of them, which means, let me have a look inside. I'm not seeing, oh, that's right, I haven't connected the 2 wires from end to end. Cool beans. Alright, let's do that. Or maybe I'll wait. No, Prolix streaming. Should be in bed. What? What, you should be in bed? Lol. Go get some sleep. I know that, like, you're here because you can't sleep, but yeah, get some sleep. I love that, like, just saying that determines that you will, in fact, get sleep right now. Like, it's gonna solve that problem for you. I wake up randomly at 5 a.m. What time is it now, then? If it's only just, like, 5 a.m. Maybe these two. Get me out of here. Whoa, shit. At 6:30 a.m. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's right. The camera is there. Well, it does suck. I woke up at 11 this morning by accident. It was definitely not my intention to be awake that early in the morning. This might be too far. It could be that I am standing too far. Ugh, of course. Okay, I can reach from there. So my question is, if I can just get up on this wall. I also don't know if I've still got that thing connected to me. I'm guessing not? No. Yeah, I accidentally woke up at like 11. Which is not ideal because, you know, it's nearly 10:30 at night now. So that's not the ideal time to be awake and asleep when I'm doing this stuff. I also should get a flat one of these. I keep sleeping wrong so my arm or knees ache or are super tight. Yeah. That's an inevitable part of just, I don't know, existing, I find. Like, after all the big streaming and stuff that I did find that, where's a plate? I did find that, my body unwinding from sitting for so long, man, it fucking hurt. I like, woke up on, day was it, Sunday? I woke up Sunday and I was just in, like, all kinds of aches and pains. And I'm like, man, this sucks. There's nothing I could do about it. I don't know if I can reach this one now. Maybe. Look at that. It's great waking up and your body's like, remember you're old. Lol. See, I just got like a shit ton of like injuries and illnesses and shit. So, I mean, for me, it's kind of standard shit, you know? Just, how my body kind of ticks. I don't really like that this is now electric here, but I could take these out from under it. We can backtrack our ass back up here. Okay. Alright. Just cause. There we go. Okay. That is exactly what I wanted to see then. And I've got to do the other side too. But I'm going to also have to go upstairs and turn off the thingam too. Mate. Yeah, I don't know. I've got like the classic like I have like an extended list of like things that are potentially wrong when it comes to like health in my body and shit. So yeah, when it comes down to it, if my body's just like, I don't know. I've said this before, but on the rare occasion where it's not like in horrible searing pain for some reason, I'm like, the fuck's going wrong with me today? I'm gonna have to just jump over that. Because, yeah, it's just like, what is going on? I fucking... Let me get this side, because this side's a bitch to get. I'm also gonna have to go back and fix that up too. I can just barely reach from here, but... if I go a little bit further forwards, I'm gonna be too far forwards. Am I still black? Yep. There we go. Okay, perfect. So I should get trap damage now. Finally. Alright, so I'm gonna have to go upstairs and deactivate those in a minute so that I can go around and fix this place up. But they were the primary things I wanted to do before Blood Moon, preferably. Scale of what's normal is very different. It is. So this is a thing that like, one of my cousins also has lots of medical issues that came on later in life and stuff. And one of the things that we kind of like consistently realized we're both saying was that what's normal